But didn't you just say a minute ago that your name was Squidward Q Tentacles?
It is. No, I mean, no, I didn't.
Well, that's a relief. I mean, what kind of a moron would go to their worst enemy's music recital?
How does she know? How does she know?
True.
How does she fucking know?
Time, good time.
Voted most likely.
What it do, baby? Back again with another reaction. We got SpongeBob Conspiracy, the Squilliam Theory. This is something new. We're going to check it out, see what it do. Yes, and if you're a content creator, a YouTuber, a Twitch streamer, a Facebook streamer, it don't matter, you know what I'm saying?
If you need royalty for you music today.
I don't even know what the hell you said.
If you need royalty-free music
royalty-free music. Copyright-free music.
DCMA.
DMCA safe music for Twitch and YouTube and all that. Surrounds by Internet City. Link in the description. It's on Spotify, Apple Music. It's on YouTube. Well, the uploads are coming to YouTube, but it's on Spotify, Apple Music. You know what I'm saying? Stream that. You know what I'm saying? We here. But let's get into this video. This is a SpongeBob Conspiracy. Let's go. I gotta move ourselves back down before we get it cracking in this thing. Let's go.
Squilliam Fancy Son. Squilliam Fancy Son. Squilliam Fancy Son.
Squilliam Fancy.
William Fancy Son.
I don't remember that being that nigga last name.
The Squilliam guy?
Yeah.
I barely remember Squilliam.
I thought it was Squilliam Fancy Pants.
Oh, is that a Mandela effect?
I could have swore it was Squilliam. Shit. I don't know, bro. That's right there. That's okay.
Jason the Third is Squidward's rival from high school band.
And Squilliam Fancy Son.
Squilliam Fancyson the Third is Squidward's rival from high school band class.
Right. So, I just took my private yacht across my private lake to my private heliport.
He's more wealthy, popular, and talented than Squidward, and he always rubs it in his face.
That's right. I'm living your dreams, Squidward.
Oh,
just succeeding in everything you failed in.
But I intend to prove that he's a fraud, using his wealth to make himself seem more popular and talented than he actually is. He goes to ridiculously extreme and expensive lengths to humiliate Squidward and show his superiority, and I'm gonna prove it.
Okay.
SpongeBob was one of my favorite shows from my childhood. Even going back now and rewatching the old ones, it still holds up. You might think, it's just a kid's show, there's no content.
It ain't no motherfucking kid's show, bitch. SpongeBob, it's a fucking escape from bills and real motherfucking shit. Rent is $1,005. Lights is $123. Water is like $67, give or take a fucking extra few showers on a sweaty day. Internet is like $80. Netflix is like $13 and some shit. Amazon Prime.
You escape with SpongeBob.
I escape with every motherfucker thing.
I'm about to say what happened.
I'm about to start trying drugs.
Mushrooms. Cocaine.
I'm about to start trying shit.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Y'all gonna see me on the episode of What Happened to the YouTuber.
Whatever happened to internet air.
There's nothing worth theorizing about, but the show constantly brings back characters and references to previous episodes. And if you look closely, you can connect the dots and find some very interesting stories. And today, I'm going to prove that Squilliam Fancyson III is a manipulative fraud.
Okay, I can see it. What you got already? A pit hospital.
We first meet Squilliam in Season 2, Episode 15, Band Geeks. The episode opens with Squidward playing the clarinet and getting a knock on the door.
My boy Squidward was trash.
Yeah, we're with the pet hospital down the street, and I understand you have a dying animal on the premises.
Wow. Immediately after, Squidward gets a call from Squilliam.
Hello, you've reached the house of unrecognized talent. Please start after the...
Sounds as though you've got a dying animal to attend to, old chum.
I believe that not only was Squilliam spying on Squidward to know when he was playing his clarinet, but he also hired the doctor to come and embarrass Squidward.
Yeah, we're with the pet hospital down the street. Pet hospital down the street.
We have never seen a pet hospital in Bikini Bottom. We've only ever seen just the regular Bikini Bottom hospital. We've seen this purple doctor fish before, but once once again, he's never worked at a pet hospital. We've only ever seen him at the regular general hospital.
Well, Mr. SquarePants, it seems you have the suds. Are you ready for your treatment?
Then there's this greenfish.
I ain't gonna lie.
We've only ever seen him as one of the many identical paramedics that work at the Bikini Bottom Hospital.
We
even see him at the end of the episode to take Squilliam away after fainting. So it is very likely that Squilliam hired these two and told them to pretend like they're from a...
Nigga, that's like one of the best episodes when SpongeBob took over
the Super Bowl.
Yes, the Super Bowl. That shit was clear. In the end. Oh my
pet
God.
hospital just to humiliate Squidward.
Yeah. That shit clean.
But this is just the start of Squilliam's elaborate lies. Evidence number 2, the Bubble Bowl. In the same episode, Squilliam also says,
I'm the leader of a big fancy band now, and we're supposed to play the Bubble Bowl next week. The problem is, I'm busy next week and can't make it, so I was hoping you and your band could cover for us.
Set him up.
But we've never seen Squilliam's band before, and despite claiming he's too busy to make it to the Bubble Bowl, he still shows up at the end to watch Squidward's band. So both his excuse and probably his band were made up to pressure Squidward into humiliating himself at the Bubble Bowl.
Yep, he set him up.
Evidence number 3, Squilliam's friends. In Season 3, Episode 8, Squilliam returns. Squidward leaves for work and conveniently bumps into Squilliam and all of his fancy friends, despite Squilliam not seeming like the kind of guy that would come near the Krusty Krab. He and his friends make fun of Squidward for working as a cashier.
Hold it! Don't tell me! You're a cashier!
Alright, I'm gonna break this one down right here.
Break this one down.
Let me tell you, because I
got this. Break this one down.
Binoculars activate.
Just break it down.
I just want to try to cut cocaine. But
break it down.
But all those people have been seen going to the Krusty Krab. Those are regular people that we seen around Bikini Bottom. You got the dude who I don't know if that's chocolate or my leg. Okay. Right here under, you got it under right here. I don't know if this is chocolate or my leg.
Right.
But we've seen this guy eating a burger in the fucking Krusty Krab.
I don't know how you remember that, but right.
We've seen her in the Krusty Krab.
Okay.
And we've always seen these two in and out the Krusty Krab. You know what I'm saying? So these are people that we've seen around Bikini
He just
Bottom.
hired them to act like.
Just act like he got a posse.
And he only got that role. Like he doesn't have any other rich outfit.
No other clothes.
No other. If he was rich, you'd have more rich.
He should have hair.
Exactly. He got a unibrow.
Lying always makes it worse.
But I believe that this
Why did nigga started crying?
I don't know.
He was sweating and crying.
He embarrassed, bro.
Was planned out by Squilliam in advance, and he hired all of those people to pretend to be his friends. Take a look at Squilliam's friends. They're all nicely dressed. You kind of get the sense that they're fancy, high status.
And they're all wearing shit they ain't never wore before. I'm telling you, that's what he about to say, except for her in the purple dress. And her in the pearls. They didn't wear that shit before.
Members of Bikini Bottom, but they aren't. This is more like what the fancy rich people in Bikini Bottom look like. These are just some regular Bikini Bottom citizens. Most of them usually don't even wear nice clothes like this. And most of them are regular like the Krusty Krab. No Squidward is a kid.
Great Patty doesn't have enough slime.
These are not the type of people Squilliam would
Big hair.
I mean, why would Squilliam be hanging out with one of Pearl's teenage friends?
At
the end of the episode, Squilliam even admits to his
hold on. He
Pearl's teenage
Okay, let me see. Let me see. Okay, I was wrong.
At the end of the episode, Squilliam even admits to his whole life being fake.
I made everything up about my life. I have no yachts, jets, or anything. I was only trying to impress you.
And then, of course, he quickly says he's just kidding.
Is that true?
No.
Of course not. I'm filthy stinking rich.
But was he kidding? I mean, obviously he's rich, but is there a nugget of truth in there? Evidence number 4, the statue. In Season 7, Episode 6, Squidward has to pick up trash for community service, and Squilliam once again conveniently bumps into him and reveals he's cleaned up so much trash that the city actually built a statue of him.
Maybe if you clean up Bikini Bottom, they'll build a statue of you. Oh wait, they've already built one.
If you're rich, why you cleaning up trash?
Exactly.
I'm not gonna trust. I'm not touching.
I'm gonna pay someone.
Like once I get my first million, I'm not even gonna touch you, Commodore.
I'm a Commodore.
I'm like, shake his hand for me. Hello, Michael. This is Aaron Tandrake.
Of me. I cleaned up all of Bikini Bottom in only 1 week.
I believe that once again, this encounter was staged by Squilliam, and he actually paid to get that statue built. As Squilliam tells Squidward about the statue, a female fish admires it and says,
"Bless you, Squilliam Fancyson. Bless you."
But if you remember,
yup, I was just about to say that's that same hoe.
the same bitch. Come on, that's the same bitch.
I need to go to bed.
We do, but we got a couple more videos. Oh man.
Those friends Squilliam likely paid, making the whole comment feel very fake. By the end of the episode, Squilliam's statue gets destroyed. A police officer approaches and they have this exchange.
This is your statue?
It was.
Squilliam admits that
the
it's
city
his
don't
statue,
own it.
not the city's. And why else would the officer give him specifically a ticket if it was city property? That's number 5, the concert.
I ain't ever gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. If y'all commit a motherfucking murder or y'all in jail for a crime y'all did not do, hire this nigga. Yes. This nigga is a detective. And possibly a lawyer. I don't know.
He could be. You should go to school for that.
Hey, I'm gonna break the law. And you are
just
going to
admitted it on camera.
I'm going to assault Michael.
No,
I need them to know the crime so I can be acquitted. If the glove don't fit, acquit. Michael! That's how Jose got away with it.
Episode 17. Squidward watches Squilliam play the clarinet at a big fancy concert. He receives a standing ovation, causing Squidward to leave angrily. But I believe this entire concert is a scam. Not only has the audience been paid to cheer, but Squilliam never even touches his instrument. Once again, many of the audience members were part of Squilliam's quote-unquote friends, but we also never actually see Squilliam play the clarinet. The episode opens right after he's finished his performance with the audience cheering, and one member of the audience says,
"He's such a great musician. He doesn't even have to touch an instrument to be brilliant."
Maybe the real reason Squidward leaves so angrily is because the audience cheered for Squilliam even though he never even touched his clarinet. Maybe Squilliam is just as bad as Squidward at the clarinet and he's trying to hide it. Squilliam has gone to some pretty extreme lengths just to humiliate Squidward, but nothing, and I mean nothing, compares to what he does next. Evidence number 6.
I like the build-up.
The music college.
I like the build-up.
In the same episode, after Squidward leaves the concert, he's approached by the headmistress of the Bikini Bottom prestigious music college.
Aren't you the esteemed Squilliam Fancyson III, who we all came here to see perform tonight?
She mistakes him for Squilliam and offers him a position as a professor. Squidward pretends to be Squilliam and teaches a class, only for the police to burst in and arrest him, all while he's being filmed on live TV. And I believe that this is Squilliam's most elaborate and most expensive scheme to destroy Squidward both publicly and legally. This encounter where Squidward gets offered a job is already suspiciously convenient, but listen closely to their exchange.
I'm Squilliam Fancyson.
But didn't you just say a minute ago that your name was Squidward Q Tentacles?
It is. No, I mean, no, I didn't.
Well, that's a relief. I mean, what kind of a moron would go to their worst enemy's music recital?
How does she know? How does she know?
True.
How does she fucking know?
Yeah. You're on to something, my guy.
You're not on to something. You're in it. Raw. No condom. And it's coming. The truth is coming to the light.
Exactly. Okay, I see where we're going with this.
What kind of moron would go to their own enemy's music recital? How does she know that Squidward and Squilliam are enemies?
Facts!
If she knew who Squidward was, then why didn't she recognize him? Why would she mistake him for Squilliam? This feels way too much like she was
Also, if we're gonna keep it a buck.
Keep it a buck with us.
He don't have a unibrow.
True. She would have known. And he don't even have on the uniform. And she was at the crowd when they... Yeah.
She was in there. She was there. She was there.
That's the classroom when the cops show up.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is she was at the recital, nigga.
Yeah, she was at the recital, and Squidward doesn't have on the recital clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Yeah.
hired by Squidward.
And how was she already outside when they just let out?
No, he walked out early.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Look at us, master detectives.
Okay, we with you, my guy.
William to set a trap for Squidward. And if that's not enough, the headmistress's associate is literally just a guy from the paid audience wearing a disguise. He just threw on some glasses.
Damn.
But I ain't gonna cap. This all could just be fucking Nickelodeon being cheap and recycling characters. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to draw new characters. But God, G, you might be onto something.
Is to seem smart. Squilliam knew that Squidward couldn't resist the opportunity to teach a music class, even if it meant breaking the law.
My very own music class.
Then we get to the Bikini Bottom prestigious music college, and right off the bat, there's something very fishy about this place. The building itself is very green and grimy, and has a very cheap metal look. Nothing about this says prestigious, except for the big sign on top, which feels like the only
that means it was set up.
I think there is a very good chance that Squilliam just bought some old warehouse, then stuck a sign and some paint on it to disguise it as a college. I mean, look at these other schools in Bikini Bottom. They all have a very nice structure and a paint job, but this prestigious music college looks like a dumpster. Going into the class,
it could be just because, you know, it's a music degree. You know what I'm saying? Like,
nah. Go with the theory. Go with the theory. We're conspiracy theorists. Go with the theory. All right.
But I'm just saying, like, nobody say there's like a degree in music or real.
You're gonna offend some musicians out there, my brother.
I'm not here to offend nobody. I'm just saying what the world says. Like, I wanted to get a film degree, and they was like, "I found it." And look at me, fucking 6 years later, computer science senior. I ain't finishing that bitch. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't here to offend. I'm just saying what the world says.
Let's get it.
It's like getting a degree in photography.
That's pointless as hell. Don't ever get a degree in photography. That is the most pointless degree.
I'm just saying. It's music, you know what I'm saying?
Classroom, not only does it have another one of Squilliam's friends, but if this is such a prestigious college,
why is SpongeBob and Patrick
in here?
Would you two numbskulls mind telling me what you're doing in music class anyway?
Sure. Patrick's New Year's resolution was to learn to play an instrument.
They say it was their New Year's resolution to take a music class, but you'd think it'd be harder for them.
Not gonna
if
cap.
It was prestigious, they wouldn't have probably got in.
And we ain't gonna cap. Let's keep it a buck.
Keep it a buck.
Let's keep it a buck.
Right?
The thing everybody in the room is missing. Michael, if you could, scoot to your right. A little bit more. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a fact! That is
a fact in music class.
Ain't nobody saying in school for that. She get dicked down by Willie in the back.
I ain't gonna lie, why the hell she got on a fucking bikini?
She ain't there trying to get chose.
For them to get into an esteemed music school if they just decided to go to it on a whim. Seems like they're just letting in anyone to sell this ruse. Then, both the police, Squilliam and the headmistress, and a live news broadcast show up at the same time to arrest Squidward for impersonating Squilliam. If the extremely coincidental fact that all of these people suddenly showed up at the same time isn't enough for you to believe that Squilliam set it all up, I've got something that's going to blow your mind.
Okay, build us up there.
Squilliam literally has the police working for him.
Yeah!
Squidward cute tentacles, I'm placing you under arrest for impersonating a genius.
If that doesn't sound like he's been paid off, I don't know what does.
Yeah.
The lengths that Squilliam goes to humiliate Squidward are insane. He literally builds statues and entire buildings just to make Squidward feel inferior.
That's petty.
But why? Why would
petty.
anyone go so far to embarrass an old high school band classmate? What happened between them? What could have caused this extreme level of dedication? Well, unfortunately, we never really get much information on their past. I've spent hours reading through the SpongeBob Wikipedia and looking at old episodes, and there really just isn't any clues that would explain their weird relationship. I guess we can't solve everything, but either way, that's my theory. Thank you so much for listening. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Wait a second.
Wait, whoa.
Wait a second. Season 6, Episode 5, Slide Whistle Stooges. Just a normal...
This nigga hard. This nigga hard as fuck. I ain't gonna cap you. This is the hardest nigga ever that has ever existed.
He got you. He reels you back in.
Nigga,
Wait a minute. Wait.
This is the hardest YouTuber who has ever lived.
And he just getting started. That's the crazy
Hey,
part.
bro, you want to be friends? You want to be friends? If you watch this, let's be friends.
Let's be friends, man.
Normal episode where SpongeBob and Season 6, Episode 5, Slide Whistle Stooges.
Stooges.
Just a normal episode where SpongeBob and Patrick annoy Squidward. Nothing really out of the ordinary. Except I have one question about this episode.
Whoa! That was his robe.
You saw that robe? You saw that robe?
Play it.
You saw that robe?
Yes.
Nothing really out of the ordinary.
Yes.
Except I have one question about this episode. Why does Squidward have Squilliam's robe? That is clearly not the purple robe he usually wears. That is Squilliam Fancy Son III's robe. Why would Squidward have this?
Because he's dreaming.
Unless they were more than just classmates. Could they have once been dating? No way. That's not possible. There's no evidence to support that. Right?
Don't be intimidated, Squidward. Try to imagine him in his underwear. Oh no, he's hot!
No, it can't be.
I mean, what kind of a moron would go to their worst enemy's music recital?
It's been right in front of us this whole time.
Our sources last saw Evil harassing teenagers up at Makeout Reef.
Ah, Makeout Reef. Good time. Good time.
Voted most likely.